Archangel Michael says, "The very words you are about to receive were hidden, silenced, and buried in shadows because they carry a power that can change your destiny." The truth was covered in layers of fear and deception, but tonight, the veil is lifting. You were not supposed to find this, yet heaven itself intervened so it could reach you. This message carries weight beyond imagination, a revelation that your enemies prayed you would never uncover. Behind closed doors, secrets have been whispered about you, designed to break your spirit and steal your future. But instead of destroying you, this hidden truth is about to elevate you higher than ever before. The air is heavy because unseen forces have tried to block you from this moment. Yet, what is meant for you cannot be stolen, delayed, or erased. What you are about to learn will leave you trembling, because the reality is more shocking than you think. Your life has been tangled in lies that others spun with calculated malice. They knew that if you heard this message, their grip over you would be shattered instantly. But heaven has decided that tonight, no more chains shall remain. Type Amen 333 to get blessing. You've walked through storms carrying pain that wasn't even yours to hold. The betrayal cut deep, but what they never realized is that every wound was watched by heaven. Every tear was counted, and each silent cry was echoed back to the throne above. Someone close to you worked tirelessly to keep you blind, hoping you would never realize your own worth. They masked themselves in false love, in fake loyalty, in words that sounded sweet but were poisoned at their core. The mask is falling now, and their true face is exposed. Even as you read this, their shadows tremble, because the truth is not just words, it is a force that burns away lies. Archangel Michael says, "Your enemies underestimated the divine timing that surrounds your life. And now, nothing can hold back the revelation. You have been kept small so that others could feel tall. They celebrated when you doubted yourself, when you questioned your path, when you silenced your own voice. But no more, the divine has torn the curtain wide open, and what was hidden is now revealed." Type Amen 444 to get blessing. Every step you took was recorded in eternity. Even when you thought no one saw your struggle, the heavens documented your strength. It is that record that now testifies in your favor. Those who wished to silence this message knew its fire could ignite your soul. They feared that if you ever realized the truth, you would rise beyond their reach. That fear has now come true. There is a reason your spirit feels heavy tonight. It is because the truth is pressing against every wall, demanding to be seen. No matter how hard they tried to bury it, the truth has found you. It arrives not as a whisper, but as a roar from heaven itself. This moment is sacred, for the truth is entering your spirit with unstoppable force. You are being awakened to what was denied to you, and the chains that held you are falling. The enemies who rejoiced in your silence will watch in horror as your voice rises. Type Amen 555 to get blessing. The silence around you was not ordinary silence, it was manufactured, controlled, and manipulated by those who feared your awakening. They worked in secret, whispering in shadows, but those whispers were always heard in heaven. Now, their every scheme is unraveling before the light of truth. They wanted you blind, but your vision is opening wider than ever before. They wanted you weak, but your strength is rising in unstoppable waves. They wanted you broken, but destiny has declared you unbreakable. This is not coincidence, it is divine orchestration. Every betrayal, every closed door, every painful night was leading to this very revelation. What was designed to bury you has only watered the roots of your greatness. The enemies will tremble when they see what you become after hearing this message. They counted you out, but they forgot the one who counts your every breath. The hour of reversal is here. Type Amen 666 to get blessing. The ones who spoke against you in secret thought no one would ever know. They thought their plans would remain hidden forever, but heaven has revealed their names. The truth is out, and nothing can hide it any longer. Archangel Michael says, "You were not supposed to see behind the curtain, yet heaven tore it open for you." The very conversations they had about you are now echoing into your spirit. And their betrayal is exposed for all eternity. Your tears were never wasted. Every drop became fuel for your transformation, proof that you endured when others would have surrendered. That endurance has purchased your breakthrough. Tonight, chains are falling from you so fast that even your enemies feel the weight shifting. The grip they had is broken, and you are stepping into the freedom they feared you would find. Type Amen 777 to get blessing. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. There is someone you trusted, someone you believed in, who has carried two faces before you. By day, they smiled, by night, they cursed your name. Their game is finished, and their true intentions can no longer be hidden. Heaven is bringing justice, not by your hands, but by divine decree. What they sowed in lies, they will reap in loss. What they tried to destroy in you will become the very testimony that elevates you. The message you are receiving now is dangerous to the ones who worked against you. That is why they tried to silence it. But what belongs to you cannot be erased, it is stamped in eternity. You are not reading this by accident. You are reading this because destiny demanded it. Even when they tried to delay it, heaven ensured it reached your spirit right on time. Type Amen 888 to get blessing. The silence is breaking louder than thunder, and every lie that was woven against you is falling apart. They thought their power could suppress your destiny, but heaven's power is stronger. You are rising beyond their reach. Their masks are slipping, and the truth is undeniable. The same people who acted as protectors are revealed as betrayers. Their games are over, for heaven has declared your time has come. Archangel Michael says, no matter how long they try to block you, the divine clock cannot be stopped. The hour has struck, and now justice arrives with unstoppable force. Nothing they do can hold it back anymore. The walls around your blessings are crumbling, and your name is being carried into rooms where it will be honored, not mocked. Your story is shifting in ways that will shock even those closest to you. Type Amen 999 to get blessing. There was a night when you almost gave up, when the weight was too heavy and the silence too loud. That moment was marked in heaven, and your strength was recorded forever. Now the reward for that silent endurance is being released. The people who laughed at your pain will soon watch you walk into a new season they cannot touch. They thought you were forgotten, but you were being prepared. They thought you were abandoned, but you were being preserved. Your story has been rewritten in light, and it will not end the way your enemies wanted it to. Every closed door is opening, and every stolen opportunity is returning multiplied. This is the reversal heaven has promised. Those who whispered against you behind closed doors will soon whisper about you again, but this time in awe of your rise. They cannot deny what heaven has done for you. Type Amen 1111 to get blessing. The weight of divine truth is pressing upon your spirit now. You feel it because it is real, it is not imagination, it is revelation. You were chosen to hear this at the appointed time. Your silence was never weakness, it was strength. Your patience was not foolishness, it was wisdom. And now, your breakthrough will prove that every waiting season had meaning. This message was hidden, blocked, and even attacked by forces that wanted to silence you. But look around, the message has reached you anyway. Nothing can stop what heaven ordains. You are no longer the same as before you began reading this. Something inside you has shifted permanently. The veil has lifted, and you now see with divine clarity. Type Amen 1212 to get blessing. Every shadow that once surrounded your path is being burned away by the light of truth. The people who thought you would remain blind are about to witness your eyes opening wide. What they feared most is now happening, you are waking up. The message they hid from you carried a secret about your destiny. They didn't want you to hear it because they knew it would give you strength to walk away from their chains. But the truth cannot be locked away forever. Their efforts to stop this moment were desperate, but desperation never defeats destiny. Heaven watched, and heaven waited for the exact second when your heart would be ready. That second is now, and nothing can silence it. The silence you endured has turned into a trumpet blast of revelation. You will never again doubt who you are or why you were chosen. This moment marks the end of confusion and the beginning of clarity. Type Amen 1313 to get blessing. There is a secret someone close has carried, and that secret was the reason for their strange behavior toward you. They thought if they hid it, they could control you. But heaven has revealed it, and you now stand in freedom. They spoke words against you in rooms you never entered. They planned outcomes for you that were never meant to be yours. Their plans dissolve tonight, and their words carry no power anymore. Archangel Michael says, every chain that once bound you is snapping one by one. The sound of breaking is echoing in the spirit realm. What they used against you is falling apart in their own hands. The one thing they feared, that you would hear this message and realize the truth, has now happened. There is no turning back from the awakening that has begun within you. Type Amen 1414 to get blessing. You are stepping into a season where everything hidden is being revealed. No more false smiles, no more double tongues, no more secret betrayals. Their actions are exposed under the divine spotlight. The storm you endured was never meant to destroy you, it was meant to position you. What was denied to you is now being restored with greater power than before. Every injustice is turning into fuel for your rise. They laughed when you cried, but your tears built rivers of strength. They mocked when you prayed, but your prayers built a wall of protection. And now, that very protection is manifesting into visible blessings. The truth is alive, burning like fire in your spirit, and it cannot be extinguished. It will follow you into every room, every conversation, every opportunity, bringing justice in your favor. Type Amen 1515 to get blessing. The betrayal you endured was not ordinary, it was calculated, sharp, and cruel. They knew exactly what they were doing, and they took pleasure in your pain. But heaven has declared their time is over. Your silence was not weakness, it was power. It was your patience that positioned you for this divine turnaround. Those who thought they broke you will soon watch you shine brighter than ever. The doors that were slammed shut in your face are unlocking with force. Opportunities are chasing you, blessings are seeking you, and honor is returning to your name. The shift has already begun. Even now, their schemes are collapsing under the weight of truth. What they thought would stay buried forever is being revealed to everyone who needs to see it. Type Amen 1616 to get blessing. The message you were never meant to hear is now planted deep in your heart. It is not just words, it is a force that shifts atmospheres around you. Nothing will ever be the same again. Those who worked in shadows believed they could outsmart heaven. They thought their secrets would remain sealed, but the divine hand has torn open their hiding place. Their fear is rising because exposure is unavoidable. Archangel Michael says, "What they whispered in darkness is being shouted in light." Every false alliance, every hidden plot, every poisonous word is crumbling into dust. Their power is dissolving as your strength multiplies. You are no longer the person who suffered in silence, you are the one who rises in victory. They tried to make you question yourself, but now they will question how you are still standing so strong. Type Amen 1717 to get blessing. Every season of pain has collected into a tidal wave of blessings. That wave is now breaking over your life with unstoppable force. The shift is already being felt, even by those who worked against you. Your destiny is too powerful to be denied. They delayed you, but they could not destroy you. Every delay is transforming into divine acceleration. You will see doors opening so fast it will leave even you in awe. Where there was rejection, there will now be recognition. Where there was loss, there will now be overflow. Heaven has chosen this very moment to release what was kept away. You are stepping into a breakthrough that no hand can block. Type Amen 1818 to get blessing. The words spoken against you will return to their senders. The curses they tried to plant will wither away. The fire of truth is burning every root of deception around you. They are watching from a distance as your life shifts into a season they cannot enter. What they meant for harm has become your elevation. What they tried to destroy has turned into your testimony. The tables have turned so quickly that they are left in shock. The very same people who mocked you will soon whisper your name with trembling. For heaven has marked you with favor. This message was hidden because of its power, but now that you carry it, your path cannot be stopped. You are unstoppable because truth is unstoppable. Type Amen 1919 to get blessing. There are faces around you that once smiled but hid daggers behind their back. Those daggers will never touch you again, for heaven has shielded you. Their betrayal is their downfall. You are walking into a season where every secret is revealed. Nothing remains hidden under divine light. Every hidden enemy is being unmasked. Your story is not one of defeat, it is one of resurrection. You rise where others fell. You shine where others tried to cast shadows. And as you rise, the world will see that no lie can bury the chosen one. Your destiny is unshakable, and your breakthrough undeniable. Type Amen 2020 to get blessing. The ground beneath their lies is cracking, and they can no longer hide what they've done. What they feared most is unfolding before their very eyes. You are awakening to the truth they prayed you would never see. This message carries divine fire, and that fire is consuming every false word spoken about you. The plans of your enemies are collapsing like a house built on sand. Their voices no longer carry weight against you. Archangel Michael says, every attempt to silence you has failed. You are hearing clearly now, and no shadow can cloud your vision anymore. The truth has shattered their illusion. Your pain is being turned into strength so powerful that even those who betrayed you will marvel at your resilience. They never believed you would rise again, but you are rising higher than ever. Type Amen 2121 to get blessing. Every moment you spent in silence was building an army of blessings. Every tear you cried became a seed in the soil of your destiny. Now the harvest is arriving. You will soon walk into opportunities that others tried to block. They slammed the doors, but those very doors are swinging open wider than ever. What was once denied will now be handed to you. The betrayal was sharp, but it could not stop you. The lies were heavy, but they could not bury you. The rejection was painful, but it could not break you. Now, your spirit is clothed in strength, and your name is written in honor. The season of humiliation is ending, and the season of glory is beginning. Type Amen 2222 to get blessing. Those who once stood against you will have no choice but to watch your rise. They may whisper, but their whispers hold no power anymore. The truth has stripped them of every weapon. Your destiny has always been greater than their deception. That is why they tried so hard to keep you blind. But now you see with eyes of clarity sharper than ever before. Their fear is not of you, it is of what you are becoming. They sense your elevation, and it terrifies them. The power they once thought they had is slipping away. The very same people who doubted you will watch in disbelief as your life transforms. Heaven has declared your victory, and no one can reverse it. Type Amen 2323 to get blessing. Your silence was holy, it was not weakness but preparation. You were hidden, but not forgotten. You were delayed, but never denied. The truth is like a flood, washing away every lie and every false mask around you. No one can stand in the way of what is being revealed now. Every hidden motive is exposed. You were chosen to hear this message because your spirit is ready to carry it. Not everyone was meant to receive this revelation. But you, beloved, were chosen by divine hands. Your story is shifting in front of your eyes. You are stepping out of the shadows and into the brilliance of your calling. Type Amen 2424 to get blessing. The chains that once held you captive are breaking into pieces. You can almost feel the weight lifting from your shoulders. What was used to control you will never control you again. Every lie spoken against your name is losing its strength. The people who once smiled in front of you but schemed behind you are being revealed. The masks they wore can no longer hide their true faces. Archangel Michael says, the light of heaven is shining so brightly on you that nothing hidden can remain in darkness. Every whispered betrayal, every fake word, every false promise is coming into the open. The truth will no longer be silenced. The power they once had over you has vanished. Their grip has slipped, their control is gone. You stand taller now than you ever have before. Type Amen 2525 to get blessing. The tears you shed were not wasted, they watered the soil for your breakthrough. Each moment of pain became a seed that is now sprouting into blessings. Your harvest is unstoppable. Those who laughed at your suffering will soon watch your blessings overflow. They will not be able to understand how quickly everything turns in your favor. Their confusion will be your confirmation. The doors that were locked are opening with force. Opportunities that slipped through your fingers before are being returned multiplied. Nothing can stop the divine reversal unfolding for you. The betrayal is becoming the very proof of your chosen destiny. The lies they told about you will only make the truth shine brighter. Type Amen 2626 to get blessing. They thought you were weak because you stayed silent. But your silence was strength, your stillness was strategy. Heaven was preparing you for this exact moment. You are stepping into a season of justice where everything hidden will come into light. Every false friend, every fake supporter, every secret enemy is being unmasked. The divine spotlight is too bright for them to hide. Your heart has carried wounds that no one saw, but heaven saw everything. That is why the blessings now arriving will be greater than you ever imagined. You are being lifted into honor. The power of this message is dangerous to those who betrayed you. They never wanted you to receive it because they knew it would awaken you. Now that you have it, they cannot stop your rise. Type Amen 2727 to get blessing. Every step you take from now on will be protected. The very traps they set for you will become pits they fall into themselves. Their plans will backfire with force. The rejection you endured will turn into recognition. The very people who turned away from you will wish they had stood beside you. They will regret the way they treated you. You are stepping into abundance, into freedom, into joy that no enemy can steal. This is your season of reversal, your season of undeniable victory. Nothing can stop what has already been declared. The words of heaven are louder than the lies of your enemies. And those words are now echoing over your life, declaring freedom, declaring strength, declaring breakthrough. Type Amen 2828 to get blessing. The walls they built around your destiny are collapsing one by one. They thought they could trap you in silence, but silence has turned into your loudest weapon. You are walking free where they expected you to crawl. Every shadow that followed you is dissolving into light. The same people who tried to dim your glow are now blinded by it. Their schemes cannot survive under this divine fire. Archangel Michael says, your enemies underestimated the force that protects you. They believed their whispers could bury your future, but your future is written in stone by heaven. Nothing they do can rewrite what has been sealed above. The lies they spread will circle back and choke them. The traps they laid will be the chains that hold them down. You, however, will walk untouched, lifted higher with every step. Type Amen 2929 to get blessing. Your pain has transformed into armor that cannot be pierced. Every scar has become proof of your endurance. What once broke you now builds you into unshakable strength. They looked at your silence and thought you were defeated. They never realized silence is where heaven speaks the loudest. Now, you carry a message no enemy can erase. Your spirit is no longer crushed, it is alive with fire. Every moment you thought was wasted is becoming fuel for blessings to overflow. The time of lack is ending. They cannot stop the flood of favor that is being poured over you. It is bigger than their lies, stronger than their betrayal, and brighter than their shadows. Type Amen 3030 to get blessing. The very ones who celebrated your pain will watch your rise with trembling. They never imagined the one they mocked would stand taller than them. Their laughter will turn into silence. Your life is not ending in sorrow, it is rising in glory. Every injustice is turning into proof of divine justice. What they tried to erase is being rewritten in gold. The season of betrayal is over. The season of restoration has arrived. You are stepping into blessings no one can take away. This message was hidden from you because it carried power. But the power has reached you now, and nothing can silence it again. Type Amen 3131 to get blessing. Your path is glowing brighter with each step. Even as they whisper against you, your name is being honored. No darkness can extinguish the light that surrounds you now. They thought by delaying you, they could break you. But delay is not denial, delay has only multiplied your blessings. What comes now will arrive in abundance. The doors of opportunity are opening so wide that even your enemies will be forced to watch. They will see with their own eyes what heaven has done for you. And they will know they cannot undo it. Every secret, every plot, every betrayal, they are all powerless now. You have crossed into a season where truth reigns and lies collapse. Type Amen 3232